happy. So today we are going to begin with the lesson number 25 of your class 7 English grammar, that is comprehension. So let's begin with this lesson. Comprehension क्या होती है? You have to read a paragraph and you have to answer the question as follows. Here is a paragraph given, here is the passage given to you. So Malgudi days. So he had earned the reputation of having aged in secondary school. He had entered senior school with faint hairs on his chin. Now he was still there, with his physique brawny and athletic and chin green with regular shaving. People said that they could even spot some grey hairs. So the first time he failed, his parents sympathized with him. The second time also he got their sympathy, but subsequently they grew more critical and unsparing. After repeating failures, they lost all interest in him and the examination. They often told him to discontinue his studies and do something useful, and he always pleaded for one last chance and clung to his books with religious devotion. And now the whole town was agog with the expectations of the results that evening. The boys moved in clusters, nervously biting their fingernails. Others hung around the gates of the Senate House, staring anxiously at the walls behind. As much as the boys, if not more, the parents were agitated, except Ishwaran's. So, who remarked with a sigh that their son, if possible, results were known to everyone in advance. Ishwaran said facetiously that he had studied hard and was likely to pass. So, he decided to go for a movie that evening. He said in a 4 class in the theatre, there was not a single student. Fate had isolated him here also. The light went off and the show started, a Tamil film with gods and goddesses. All kinds of thrill occurred on the white screen beyond: a battle, a dialogue, someone dropping from the cloud to land, a rain of fire, a rain of flowers, people dying and rising from graves. All kinds of thrill happened on and off the screen. So the music and the continuous babble, the cry of peddlers selling soda, the unrestrained comments of the spectators, all the din commotions helped Ishwaran to forget his student life and his results for a few hours. The show ended to 10 o'clock at night. A crowd was waiting at the gate of the night show. Ishwaran walked across to Anand Bhavan, a restaurant opposite the palace talkies. The proprietor cried, "Ishwar Saab, the result was announced today. What about yours?" Ishwar again purchased a ticket and went back to the picture. Once again, he got lost in the struggle and intrigues of the gods. When the leading lady sat on the branch of a tree and began singing, Ishwar lost interest and began looking around. He noticed in the semi-darkness several groups of boys in the hall, happy groups. He knew that they must have seen their results and had now come out to celebrate their success. He felt a loathing and himself after seeing those successful boys and decided to walk out. Then thought, why not take a last to look at result board? He reached the deserted Senate House and approached the notice board hung on the wall. His heart palpitated as he stood to scan the results. He looked them through the number of people who had passed in the 3rd class. His heart sank. His number was 501. On the board, he could see the number 498 and then 703. His number was nowhere. So disheartened, he turned to go. Then decided to see which one of his friends had passed in 2nd class. His eyes traveled down to the list: 98, 350, after that 400, and after that 501, and then 600. 501 is second. 501. So 501 or 501 is 2nd class. He shrieked with joy. So that's all for this paragraph. Here is the question occurred. From this paragraph, you have to answer in your words. On the basis of your reading of the passage, you have to answer these questions by your own. So that's all for today. I hope you all like the explanation of this. Thank you and have a great